Bad guy in a little coat.
Who told you you can eat my cookies?
You're killing me, Smalls.
Shut up!
Oh, that's nonsense. Sports cards and more. The Johnny Bench Gold Refractor Autograph out of 50 just sold for $1,250. What do you think about the price? And the funny thing is, a regular Johnny Bench auto sells for 50 to 60 bucks on eBay. This guy tells us they're putting veterans as first Bowman in the Bowman product, and it's making them more valuable. It doesn't mean they're more valuable, though a lot of people have lost their minds, according to this person. Good. Sick of everything going for $5. It isn't Kenny Pickett or some other non-proven athlete. I think that's semi a joke, maybe not. I think it's good that we are trying something new. If they don't try anything new, people complain. And if they try something new, people complain. When you can get this for $500, that price seems insane, and that's right. And this guy's just trying to sell this one for $130. In the card game, we are all so different. But we all could get together for the same thing. A few recent all-time high sales. This Giannis 2013 Court Kings rookie BGS 9. There are 22 in this grade, and it sold for $6,900 on September 14th, beating out its last price of $5,600. In Magic the Gathering 1994 Revised Edition Volcanic Island PSA 10, 32 in this grade. It sold for $1,600 on September 13th, last selling for just $985. And then this 1969 Walt Frazier PSA 9, a great grade for that year. There are only 19 in that grade, and it sold for $18,000 on September 9th. We're going downtown.
Okay, once more. Where are we going?
I'm headed downtown. Cruising through the alley.
That's our downtown, baby. Woo-wee. Let's see what we got. On the first day of opening, this is the only box in the shop, and we've got ourselves a Bronx Zoo downtown. Oh, man. Garrett Wilson downtown. Holy crap, that's awesome.
First glance, the card does look awesome. Let's take a deeper look. Right away, we have the Bronx Zoo, which pays homage to a famous landmark in New York. On the bottom right, we have our Big Apple, so there's our second big shout out, with trees growing out of it. After that, it's not very busy. The bottom has a brick wall, and I Love New York, which is another good throwback. I Love New York is a very famous, or at one point was very famous on t-shirts, and a famous saying. How much do we love the card? I wouldn't mind a couple more Easter eggs.
From downtown!
Well, I do think it pays homage to New York, and it has the right colors matching the Jets. 8.6. Just needed a few more Easter eggs. In this box, I'm collecting every single NBA basketball player's rookie card to ever play. Hall of Famers, they get slabs.
Change of direction by Bryant. Slam dunk. Woo!
What's in the box for 1992? There you have a look. It's kind of cool with these things, so you could try to track down all from the same set, and it makes it look a little cooler. So you see, I have a lot of 1992 Fleer Ultra, and then when that didn't work out, I think the other stuff I have from here, yeah, it's Upper Deck, no, Tops. The Tops, there's a mix. Tops Gold when you can, and some of these things cost like 60 cents or $1.20 for the Tops Gold version of, I don't know, John Barry or Tom Gugliotta. It is fun and a cheap way to stay connected to the hobby. Going over the last 24 hours of card sales, according to Card Ladder, Michael Jordan leading the list again with $114,000 in sales, followed by Kobe, Luka, and Magic, a great basketball list there. In baseball, Mickey Mantle is back on top with 33 grand, followed by Ronald Acuna Jr., Jackie Robinson, and Mike Trout. If I could have one player's card in my collection I don't have today, it'd be an original Jackie Robinson. Tom Brady leading the way in football, followed by Tua, Justin Herbert, and Joe Burrow. Tua looking to have a huge year, and Joe Burrow yet to really get on the board, and, well, he's questionable for next week. Charizard, Venusaur, Blastoise, and Pikachu leading the way in Pokemon. Charizard normally on top.
I like fancy restaurants, because no matter what you order, they compliment your choice. You get to feel good about yourself for a moment.
What are you going to be dining on this evening, sir?
I was going to have a hamburger.
Excellent choice. Well, buckle up, 'cause I'm not finished.
We're on a
racial talk now. White privilege. That's a term you hear a lot now. White privilege. But I thought it was all about diversity. So shouldn't we talk about everybody's privileges? Why are we just limiting it to whitey? Let's spread the love. Let's make every group feel good. Everybody's got something. Tall people, privilege, see a concert. Jews, no hell. Pretty good, pretty good. Women, ladies' night, that's cool. Black people, I can't wear a purple suit. Looks like fun. Everybody's got a perk. Indian people, even if you're undateable, your parents will arrange something, huh? Let's spread the love.
There are only 4 pitchers with over 4,000 career strikeouts, and based on how the game is managed today, there'll never be another member of that club. And he's probably true. I got this back via the Roger Clubs Foundation with a donation, and he's sending out tomorrow for the Nolan Ryan Foundation for a donation. This is going to be legendary when finished. Absolutely is. That's unfortunate. He signed it upside down. Very cool regardless. Love the initiative. He agrees, the poster, that was my first thought, and it's unlikely the others will sign in that direction. Not sure why he did this since I had a note. And then if we go down to the bottom, Clemens wasn't always that great at following directions, and that's hilarious. That's awesome. I got a few cards I need to send to Nolan to get autographed. I should try to get on that. Can I ask how much you had to donate? I love this idea to get the autos, and the money goes to a good cause. It's PC anyways. I'd assume who cares? And donations are always great, and it is really a nice card. And he sent Clemens $100. It requires a check. The Nolan Ryan requires $75. You pay via his website. Carlton is a $40 with the check. And then finally, Randy Johnson, you have to do it. It says all of them do paid signings. However, the first 3 do it via their foundations with donations rather than money. And Randy Johnson will be the last one at a paid signing. According to this post, all 4 signatures would cost roughly between $200 and $250. Here is a look at the card in question. So total, this project would run you about $500, and I'm sure that card is worth well more than that graded.
Let me just show you how many are in a case. There's, they just sent me up a case here to show. We're going to give everybody an entire case of cards. An entire case. I mean, this is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. That's what I'm talking about, an entire case. I will give you an entire case. But if you dial right now, folks, they sold for $89 a piece. Tonight, I will give you 3 of the retro lunchboxes.
Some possible deals: a 2023 Topps Chrome Technicolor SGC 10. This is a rookie card of Gunnar Henderson selling for $30. Michael Jordan 1994 Skybox Emotion PSA 8. These were cool cards back in 1994. It's selling for $23 in that grade. The best or most famous golf card of all time in a BGS 8.5 selling for $45. Of course, the Tiger Woods 2001. I want to keep an eye on these first edition PSA 10 Pokemon cards. This was selling for $800. It's now selling for $500. That's the Charmander PSA 10 first edition. And here's the Pikachu PSA 9 selling for $280. And it was selling for $370. Curious to see if these keep falling and if they become a deal. A lot of things are thumbnail based or click based rather than quality content based, and seeing things like $100,000 spent at the card show or $100,000 card trade, or the market is crashing, or cards keep going down, or sports card investing over. It's like, dude, people have been collecting cards for over 100 years. Calm down. You know, it's all sensationalized. It's very much like CNN or Fox News. Like, boom, 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 you need a story because you need views. I can admit being on YouTube, from a hand, I can admit being on YouTube that, like, yes, you kind of need to, you have one chance at a thumbnail. So you could call it clickbait, you could call it sensationalized, you could just put something boring. You do our best, but it doesn't mean the content all has to be centered around sensationalized things that are just unrelatable. And that's part of the reason I started this channel is, so let's stick to certain things, you know, and there's reasons why the card market is where it is at this point. Like, there was COVID, people did get extra money and sat in stimulus checks, there was PPP money, there was a lot of money floating about. And I want to make sure before we go forward, I'm not saying all card content is bad at the moment. Some of it's really good. Some of it's good for the hobby, but a lot of it, 80-90% of it is for clicks, is to sensationalize, to flash my Gucci bag or my Jordan shoes. That's kind of how it feels, and it's not a, here's what do I have in front of me? A Shaq PSA 9 rookie card. I mean, I think this thing costs around $20. Maybe a give or take a little bit. I'm not quite sure at the moment, but he's one of the best players of all time. It doesn't have to have here another one. I mean, just have to be sitting in front of me. It's Wayne Wade PSA 9 rookie. Again, not breaking the bank, but that's how we're viewing it. Now I'm rambling too much. So I want to tell you reasons real quick, and I'm going to add graphics right here. You're going to see to why the card market is at where it's at. Currently, credit card debt is breaking all types of records. We reached over $1 trillion in credit card debt. The average household is maxed out at, or I don't want to say maxed out, but I believe the average household is between $6,000 and $7,000 in credit card debt. A lot of people are maxing out their credit cards currently. That's just one piece of the puzzle. In the last 6 months to a year, car repossessions are on the rise. That means people not being able to pay their car bill or wanting or having the funds to pay the car loan, and their cars being taken from them. Student loans, there's been a break on student loans the past few years with the COVID, and now guess what? People are going to be responsible for paying their student loans back, and that's going to hit every sector of the economy. And that hasn't even happened yet. Inflation is up. Food prices are up. If you've been to McDonald's, I think a medium French fry or a large French fry was like $3 or $4. It's what used to be a 99-cent large drink is now $1.40. It's a 40% increase just on that great deal at a drink at McDonald's. And a lot of things are 40% increases in food or inflation in general. Gas prices over the past 5 years have continued to creep up and up and up. And while they might feel down at the moment, overall they're way up in the grand scheme of things. Finally, energy prices, not gas, but energy for your home, or how we're fueling office buildings, and electricity at hotels and casinos, all way up. That ends up affecting the consumer in your pocket. That means less money. The reason we go over this for sports cards. Sports cards peaked when we all had extra money, and they're falling down drastically in NFL, and it kind of have hit a floor here. And you could compare it to, let's look at this chart now. I'm flashing up right there. That's not a card, that's Bitcoin. And it looks a lot like, now we'll put up a couple card charts, it looks a lot like the same thing. Like, subscribe, I'm bringing you quality sports card content. This is the best damn sports card show on the planet. Poco Nakua out here breaking records. He becomes the first NFL player in history to have 10 receptions and 100 receiving yards in each of his first 2 games, and just the 3rd player ever to have 25 receptions in his first 2 games. Marcell Ozuna hits 35 home runs on the season, and he becomes the 4th Braves player to hit that many. It's the first time ever in history a MLB team has had 4 players with 35-plus home runs.
NBA action. Only Skybox lets you see it through the eyes of a computer. Mega stars meet megabytes as Skybox cards explode with powerful pictures of the NBA. Microchip moves lead a fast break to the future. Thrill to the daring of a digital duck. The faces. The facts. A completely new view of the NBA. Skybox cards packed with the power of the future.
With NHL season starting October 10th, who are any hockey people on this page looking forward to collecting and watching this year? And I know very little about hockey, so let's take to the experts. I'm a hockey person, and you'll find there's only one kid to collect this year, and then anything before 1983, that's how I feel about most sports cards as well, so trust it. Yes, there is one kid. Who's that kid's name? His name is Connor Bedard. I'm probably saying it wrong, but everyone seems to be saying the same name. Not collecting, but excited to watch Bedard. Fantilli is from my hometown Oilers, hoping Holloway has a big year. I'm probably going to botch a lot of names. Always love watching Dylan Larkin. He never gets as much attention as he should. A solid player, always gets some good points. Don't normally cover hockey because I'm just not that informed. Jay Sanderson, Josh Norris, and Tim Stutzel. Jason Robertson, and there he is again, Connor Bedard. He showed up a whole bunch more. I just didn't put him over and over and over again.
Going right, but you've got to make sure. Ray Emery, you can expect, is going to get suspended out of this. This is something that the NHL is trying to get away from. As much as I love seeing the good old goalie fights, But there's definitely a lot of discussion back here down the benches. The players are going at it left and right here.
Barry Bonds not only is the all-time home run king, he won 7 MVP awards, and as you're going to see on this next graphic here, it's falling above anyone else more than double. The next closest is 3 by a lot of players, but nobody more than 3. And Barry Bonds has 7, and here's why. Well, he's the all-time home runs leader, the all-time walks and intentional walks leader. And then below that, you can see his single-season records, slugging, OPS. Again, first in home runs, 37th most hits all-time at the time of that. And the all-time leader in walks by quite a bit. And that's just the list of amazing names. There's a list. I'll bring it back up in a moment so you can take a look.
Now Barry Bonds comes up. Let's listen in.
Number 25, Barry Bonds. Designated hitter. Number 25.
Bonds at slightly open stance, feet fairly close together, crowding the plate. The pitch. There's a long one to right field. Forget about it. This one is headed for New Jersey. High into the upper deck. Barry Bonds with a spectacular 3-run homer. And he has electrified Yankee Stadium. 3-0 Giants. And listen to the Yankee Stadium crowd as Bonds rounds the bases.
Bonds with 600 career home runs. Busted his bat. Encarnacion is back. Make it 6-0-1. Can you believe it?
Can you believe that?
Shattered the lumber and hit a home run.
I've seen home runs hit when the batter has broken his bat, but I don't think I've ever seen a home run hit when the bat has been shattered that badly. He can't believe it. He'll remember 601. Look at that. Part of the bat in his hand, the barrel out toward first base. Never seen a bat broken that badly on a home run.
And hit to right.
Deals. And Bonds hits one high. Hits it deep. It is out of here. 756. Bonds stands alone. He is on top of the all-time home run list. What a special moment for Barry Bonds. And what a special moment for these fans here in San Francisco. There it is.
I can gladly report we are 0 days without nonsense.
What up, everybody? This is Robert Ory, aka Big Shot Bob, and you're watching Professional Sports Cards. Hey, by the way, go buy my rookie card. What up, everybody? This is Robert Ory, aka Big Shot Bob, and you're watching Professional Sports Cards. Hey, by the way, go buy my rookie card.